Here comes the first pitch, and it's outside, ball one. He pitches from the stretch, and the next pitch is over for a call. And the next pitch is swung on and missed, strike two. Wolfenbarger back. She was here last year. We had a fun time. Sets. Here comes the offering. It's a breaking pitch, swung on and missed, strike three. So Kavaris Tears goes down on.
Sixth in left field tonight, Caden Hollow. Batting seventh at second base, Yemi Tovar. Batting
Strike one. Here comes the next offering. That's inside for a ball.
More particularly, you have to watch how he hides the baseball. He hides it really well and kind of makes your hitters wait a little.
Help you thrive every step of the way. Shen, here it comes. That's a breaking pitch on the outside corner of the plate. He swings through it. Here comes the 0-2, and that's high for a ball. The throw down to first base, not in time. Here comes the next pitch, and that's outside, ball two. The weather today, sunny and clear, but it's hot, 94 degrees at game time. The wind is blowing, although right now it's not. There's a drive foul down the third baseline. Shen sets at the chest. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive off the glove of the third baseman, Carter Dorrighi, and into short left field. Cobb Hightower stops at second base. King Jr. on first. Here comes the first pitch to Figueroa. It's outside, ball one. The umpires today behind the plate. Storm, first baseman, Figueroa. That pitch is inside, ball two. So Josh with a stellar earned run average of 1.93. There's a ground ball to the first baseman. That is Quintas, goes to short. Celestin for the out, but Celestin whore. So this is a pitcher that is hard to hit, strikes you out, and doesn't walk you. Evans is a ball. Here comes the next offering, and there's a fly ball hit pretty deep into right center field. That ball is gone. A home run for Zach Evans. He hit it over the Coors Light sign in right center field, and two runners will score in front of him. Cobb Hightower first, and Victor Figueroa, and the Storm have taken an early 3-0 lead here at the Diamond. Hard. He just took it. It was an outside pitch, and he took it that way and hit it over the two here in the first inning.
Yeah, and it's a good thing. Temecula take overnight. You'll take it.
There's a fly ball to left, and the left fielder Kova underneath it makes the catch to end the inning. Participant tonight, and you may recall that Beth was here with us last year, so it's great to have Modesto Nuts Chia-Shi Shen, and the first pitch. And there's a ground ball, and it's going to get by the pitcher. The second baseman, Ventura, picks it up, one hand, throws to the first baseman. See deputies over at Denny's. And what was that about?
The deputies came and community liaison.
What a great thing to do for the community. I mean, that is really great. This is our e-bike situation. I don't know if they had a chance to talk with them about that, but.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Okay. Shen looks in for a sign from the catcher, Connor Dykstra. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three, so Choi goes down on strikes. That's the second out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Really solid, especially after he gave up a 3-run bomb from Zach Evans. Commanding the strike zone pretty well.
Is swung around a bit to the right. Here comes the next offering, and it's hit on the ground foul in front of the Modesto Nuts. We're going to do the spot that we talked about here momentarily.
Perfect.
And there's a pitch inside at the belt. Here comes the pitch, and that's outside, ball three. So the count goes to 3 balls, and bases were loaded twice, and we almost had a grand slam. There's a drive into left field. The left fielder, Kova, underneath it, makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 up and 3 down.
I wish it was Lake Temecula, but that's all right.
I was going to say Lake Elsinore, because I often you love Temecula.
You know, Temecula has a incredible community service department, a concert, and last Thursday we had Taylor Swift. Next one, and
there's a drive into right field. It was hit pretty hard, but right at the right fielder, George Feliz.
Family-friendly experience in the city of Temecula.
First pitch to Cobb Hightower. The next is Chia-Shi Shen for the Modesto Nuts, and the next offering is over, strike one. So the count goes to 1-1. Sir.
So yeah, and then, you know, I'm a classic car guy, so I have like 7 old cars. And so I'm constantly cruising Old Town, and it's just such a, it's our home. So I'm very blessed to be in the seat I'm in, for sure.
The next pitch to Hightower is
51 Willys Jeepster, a 1920 Model T, electric Model T. That's probably the most famous car in Temecula, because that's the one I do all the parades in.
Mustang?
Yeah, well, mine's a Mach.
All right, I've never heard of that.
It's a fake Mach.
Oh, it's a fake Mach. Okay.
Yes, I call flat back.
Okay.
And, yeah.
There's a drive down the left field line. By the way, the count is huge.
You know, yeah, that's my Super Bowl.
Oh,
so,
I bet.
Yeah. So I'm super. In fact, they even called the Friday night cruise Cruising with Stu. So
my name is Tim Sheridan. The gentleman that sits to my right is Robbie Loya, and we are honored to have with us the mayor of Temecula, Brendan Kalfus, is joining us on the program. Hello, sir.
Hello, hello. It's good to be here.
It's great to have you here on Temecula. Take everybody involved. What do you think about the jerseys?
Oh, this is amazing. The jerseys are awesome, too. They turned out great. Then back to Temecula. I think we're going to auction them off or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. And the batter, by the way, is Victor Figueroa. He swings at a pitch, hits it to the third baseman. That's Carter Dorrighi in the shortstop position. He collects the ball, throws over to the first baseman, Cesar Quintas, for the out. So we'll score that 5-3. That's the first out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And that's going to bring Zach Evans. Here comes the pitch from Shen, and it's outside, ball one.
I can see them right now. They're down there. They're waving.
Oh, cool.
We got a perfect view of this booth.
So tell us about your kid line.
Oh, yes.
Really, really great name. There's a ground ball foul down the third base line.
So I've been on the council 2.5 years now. I got elected in November of 2022, so just over 2.5 years. My district, I'm District 3, so in my area we have...
usual to have someone from the area who get on the council. I know Steve Manos in Lake Elsinore is from Lake Elsinore, so that's really cool that you grew up in Temecula.
Yes, yep, yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's amazing to see.
First pitch to Hollow is swung on and missed, strike one. One of the things I said to Stu, 20 cities across the country that have a minor league baseball team, and we're one of them. Miles away.
Yes.
Did you ever come out here when you were a kid?
We did, yes. Yep, not enough, but we definitely came out here.
That's great.
And I love. That's amazing.
Count goes to 2 balls and a strike on Hollow. The next offering is over, strike 2, so 2-2.
Was so, dynamic, and they were so intense. But that game, I remember it was a rain delay, so me and my dad, we were the only ones in the
takeover night here at the Diamond. And there goes Evans. The pitch is ball 4, so there will be no throw, and Caden Hollow will go down to first base on the walk. So now the Storm have runners on first and second, and Yimi Tovar is coming to the dish. Tovar is 0 for 1. He grounded the second.
I found myself sitting behind a computer and talking a lot, and I've always disliked I'm in the current demographic.
First pitch to Tovar is a called strike. The next offering is outside for
an investigator with Anaheim.
Thank you for your service. There's a foul ball at the plate, so the count will go to 1 ball. Just some of the changes that have occurred. There's a drive in the center field. The runner on second, Evans, is going to be waved home. He's going to score. Here comes a throw into second base as Tovar slides in ahead of the throw. The runner on first, Hollow, stops and sets at the chest. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball to the second baseman. Ventura up with it. He goes home. It's not going to be in time as the runner, Hollow, slid under a jumping Connor Dykstra to score the run to tie the ball game up. Let's take a look at the replay. The ball was not hit particularly hard, and Dervy Ventura had to come in. He made a throw, but it was offline. The catcher, Dykstra, jumped, but good. And the pitch to Valentine is a line drive to the second baseman. He goes to first base, but not in time, as Choi had gone off the base, but after the ball was caught.
After he collected the baseball, elected to go to first base, but it works in like a...
Yeah, we're hoping for a Storm victory here on Temecula Takeover.
There's a pop-up down the left side. It's going to reach the seats.
Canada.
Okay.
So I went to spring training in Dunedin, Florida.
And there's the runner, B.Y. Choi, was headed towards second base, and they're going to give the Did they give the run or did they not give the run?
No, they did not.
Okay. So what happened was, I didn't mean to cut you off, Mayor, but what happened was the pitch was thrown. B.Y. Choi had taken off for second base. He got caught in a pickle, and the runner on third